Climate, I said one. Weapons of mass destructions. We have weapons dispersed over the world which can destroy the world many times over. All these conflicting ideologies. And look at what happened, the crisis that we are going through, the global COVID. When the COVID emerged, it surfaced and it hit the world. And there was no answer to it. There was no medicine, there was no vaccine, we just didn't know what it was. The nature of the beast was completely unknown. And then everyone thought that everyone key and pray, let the vaccine come first, at the earliest. And when vaccine started coming, there was a thinking that, look, at least this pandemic would teach a lesson to the world, the lesson of compassion. That look, if something happening in one part of the world, you will not be unaffected. You may be prosperous, you may be affluent, but you will not be unaffected. At least from that point of view, you will be able to, out of that necessity, you will be able to cooperate, and perhaps if you, those rich and advanced countries, those who develop the vaccine, would be able to provide the vaccine to the needy and poor in the rest of the world. But look at what happened. Very disappointing. The moment they got the vaccine nationalism started growing. Mercantile interest grew, took over. Every country started promoting its own vaccine, making money out of it. So this pandemic was looked upon as an opportunity for making money. It was only Bharat that, thanks to our scientists, that we got the vaccine alone. And this Maitri, this Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, this darshan, this outlook, the worldview, that we started giving vaccine to over 100 countries, needy people in over 100 countries, under what we call vaccine friendship, Maitri. So what I am saying is, Bharat has a huge responsibility, a global responsibility. You hear about rock and roll yoga, rock yoga, hot yoga, cold yoga, all kinds of yoga, because it has become a craze. And world has come to realize that yes, the benefit of it, so it has acceptance all over, irrespective of political ideology, irrespective of theological differences. Yoga is widely accepted. And so it is important that in this age of market, when we have too many varieties, too many variations, whatever appeals to the customer, produce. You tailor it according to the taste of the customer. That's not the way wisdom transmits. This is not the way the knowledge is passed on. So in this market age, producing this book, Authentic Yoga, is creditable, and its author deserves all the credit. A big thank you from all of us. Maybe because they thought that I am coming today, so the organizers, they passed out one copy of each yesterday to me, and I went through the books. So I had the advantage of reading the book before I came. It's remarkable, the simplicity of the language, because the sutras, they are so brief, so condensed. Any literal translation is prone to produce a misinterpretation of it. There is a prone, I don't say that everyone, but by and large it has, because a translator does it according to this knowledge. The sutra passes through the mind, the prism of understanding of the translator, and translator puts this way. This is what I have found even in Thiru R, the great wisdom of Thiru R. All these translations which I have got, about more than 25-30 of them, is so literal, and most of the Purans are so away from what actually the great sage wanted to say. It is because our people translated it with the understanding, not with the Bharatiya understanding, but with the English language, English understanding, the lexicon of English. So this is the problem also with our own people, those who are translating it. Now this book, Authentic Yoga, I found it very insightful, lucid language, and easily comprehensible. And the tales from Vedas and Upanishads. And I was quite delighted to see that continue with the Bharatiya tradition, Bharatiya Gyan Parampara of transmitting, conveying the knowledge through stories. It's not only Veda Upanishad, even Hitopadesha. All wisdom was through stories. This was our Bharatiya Gyan Parampara, our traditional Indian knowledge transmission system. Because when you tell a story, the character of the story passes through various situations, and the child who is reading the story also those emotions, those feelings get resonated. It's like as it said, it's a violin and the string. The chord that